PYQs करके within few months of internship, you were able to crack this exam.
Apart from PYQ, what helped me was the DBMCI hard notes also.
How do you think DBMCI actually helped you in gaining that confidence?
Whenever I'm doing a PYQ and I have any doubt, I can send it directly to any professor and they'll clear it on the per day basis.
GTs आपने जो दिए हैं, आपको लगता है उससे हेल्प होती है एग्जाम में?
बड़े सारे बच्चे मतलब ऐसा भी करते हैं कि वो पहले अपना थ्योरी सारी पढ़ ली, जीटी नहीं देते, सिलेबस कभी पूरा नहीं हो सकता किसी का भी।
जब आप एक्चुअली इंटर्नशिप के एंड में या विद इंटर्नशिप पढ़ रहे थे, व्हाट वाज योर डेली शेड्यूल लाइक?
While traveling, I used to solve the vital tests. Like there are 10 questions, so they don't take up much of your time.
I had a playlist, ma'am. Somehow all the romantic songs, whenever I heard them, everything related to AIIMS. Somehow my love interest became AIIMS.
What are you guys looking forward to?
I'm now confused between the ADC and the AIIMS.
इसके तो एक हाथ में सर लड्डू है, यहाँ तो जलेबी है। Once again, it's that day of the year when you feel proud, when you feel that the task that you're doing is giving beautiful results. And the face of the result today is these 3 INI CET November 2025 toppers with me, जिनके साथ आज हम हार्ट टू हार्ट खुल के वो सब डिस्कस करेंगे जो इन्होंने देखा, इन्होंने फील किया और जो रोड ब्लॉक्स थे, कैसे उन्होंने उनको क्रॉस किया और इनकी जर्नी क्या थी। आई एम एक्सट्रीमली प्राउड एंड हैप्पी टू हैव विद मी माई कोलीग डॉक्टर ऐश्वर्या सर हियर एंड INI CET रैंक 5 डॉक्टर सरवत फातिमा, INI CET रैंक 7 डॉक्टर सहाना तासफिया एंड INI CET रैंक 11 डॉक्टर जतिन सहगल. Welcome guys and thank you so much for traveling from different parts of the country and coming here with us. So आपकी जर्नी से स्टार्ट करते हैं. Let's start with you, डॉक्टर सरवत. अपने बारे में बताइए आप. From your first day of BDS, क्यों BDS लिया? क्या थॉट था? कैसे प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करी? Everything.
So thank you, ma'am and sir, for having me. Myself, Dr. Sarvat Fatima. I am currently an intern at Maulana Azad Institute of Dental Sciences, and I gave my first PG paper, that is INI CET in November 2025, and thankfully in that first attempt itself I got an AIR of 5. So regarding my prep, I started it way back when I was in first year itself, because I know that it's never too late to start anything, but it's better if you start early. So from day one, I used to be very consistent and used to do my studies regularly, be it the lectures or be it the practicals, and I think that has helped me in a long way.
It was also your COVID batch. You said you started when there was COVID.
Yes.
और उसमें usually पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही थी. Usually मतलब लोग बच्चे fun कर रहे थे and you know the cooking and all that. What kept you motivated कि first year से ही तुम्हें अच्छे से पढ़ना है and reading from the standard books like you said?
Ma'am, I think the single source of motivation for me was that I had something to prove, not to others but to myself, that I am worth the position that I have been given, the chance that I have been given. Yes. So that is why I started my prep from day one, be it COVID, be it non-COVID era. Basically, from the initial 2 years of my BDS course, we had online classes. And that never stopped me from actually doing my preparation, because even if you're at home, you should have your own pace of studying things. You should have your own pace of doing your things. Make a timetable and do it accordingly, but don't be so rigid on yourself. If you are not able to follow the timetable that you have made, just like say कोई बात नहीं, हम next time कर लेंगे. People usually do this mistake is that they make their daily timetables, they set the daily goals, and if they are unable to achieve it, they ruin the entire week.
Yeah.
Just thinking कि मैंने नहीं कर पाई, but you should just move on. And शायद आप उस पूरे week में 75% कर पाओगे, but if you are just stuck on the day one, then आप 50 से भी कम भी % कर पाओगे. So I think that has helped me.
That is the key, all right. So we will talk a lot more with Dr. Sarwat, but before that, we have Dr. Sahana is from RDC Guwahati. And she'll tell more about herself on her own.
Thank you, ma'am and sir, for inviting me over here. I am Dr. Sahana Tasfia. I did my BDS from RDC Guwahati. After my internship, I decided to sit down properly and study for NEET. Along with that, I was also doing my housemanship at RDC itself. But whenever there was an occasion in the college, I used to be with my book itself and I used to keep studying. Whatever time I used to get, I used to spend it in studying only. However, when I attempted my NEET, I didn't clear it, as in I did not get a government college. So I decided that after my housemanship, I will sit down and study properly for the upcoming AIMS examination. I decided I won't sit down for one complete year and go through preparation again. So I gave in everything within that 6 months that I had.
Now next to Dr. Sahana is an opposite story. उसको सीट नहीं मिली तो उसने सब कुछ छोड़ के पढ़ाई करी. उसको एक एम्स की सीट मिली, उसने उसको छोड़ के पढ़ाई करी. Our third topper here is Dr. Jatin. Dr. Jatin, tell us your story from the start.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for inviting me in this podcast. Myself, Dr. Jatin Sehgal. I have done my undergraduation from PGI. My internship got completed in November 2024. And at that time I gave INI-CET exam of November and I got 201 rank at that time. And after that I have given NEET and at that time I got 634 rank. And after that in May 2025 I again gave the exam of INI and at that time I got 35 rank and I got allotted in AIMS Rajkot endodontics branch. But I was not satisfied with that branch, so I started preparing again and this time I got 11 rank. So I hope that I should get my dream college and branch.
So, Dr. Jatin, as he said in shortcut that he, after getting his seat in AIMS Rajkot Endo, Jatin, I think you missed one thing. You actually gave your resignation because that is what the rule says.
Mandatory.
That you're supposed to give your resignation first. That means that in case you could not have cracked this exam, you could not rejoin back to your college. So I think that really requires a big heart. So congratulations to you on that front also, Dr. Jatin. The other thing is he wants oral surgery. So I think your mindset is actually ideally appropriate for a branch like oral surgery. That is what you need. You know, in oral surgery, you need a big heart. So, congratulations
I'm
again.
so happy that an endodontist is saying good about oral surgery. And thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Usually, it's like opposite, na?
Yeah.
Endo and exo is endodontics and exodontia is like
Exactly
other
opposite.
ways.
Yeah. So, anyways, just to again, big congratulations to all of you, and thank you, Dr. Himani. Again, we are meeting again, and it's such a wonderful day for us. Even we, it's a great thing for us. Even we believe that we are on the right track as far as guiding students throughout the country is concerned. So, congratulations to all of us. Yeah.
Right. So, students join the courses at various points of time. They take different courses, and here we have very good examples of somebody who could not find time in internship, or who backed up on his previous preparation, on their notes, on the PYQs. Let me begin with the discussion on PYQs. Usually students क्या करते हैं? Last में PYQs करते हैं. They begin with a general question bank, or they begin with reading the notes or listening to the videos. और जब एग्जाम आने वाला होता है तब वो GT देते हैं, तब वो PYQs करते हैं. But I think आपकी strategy सरत उल्टी थी. You started with PYQs. Of course, you had a very strong base in your final year. So tell us what extra you did in your final year, so that सिर्फ PYQs करके within few months of internship, you were able to crack this exam.
Ma'am, I think PYQs, they play a very important role in your preparations. But apart from PYQ, what helped me was the DBMCA hard notes also. In final year, I got those notes. Like I took the 2-year DBMCA live regular course, which included the hard copies also. And in those notes, basically we have details of some topics, the summarized notes of some topics. So they helped me in my final prep also. I had an idea of what I had to study. So while I was referring the standard books for the subjects, I just had to look for things that I had missed. I never had to read the entire topic from scratch. So I think that was very helpful. And then after that, solving the PYQs is easy, I think. So that's
So
fine.
did those notes also help you in your university exam preparation?
Yes, surely, ma'am. They do help me in my university preps also, because like while we are doing a theory examinations, we have to write paragraphs about
Right.
the topics that we have to, and I think they did help me. The diagrams also helped me a lot. So there were
Right.
diagrams,
You were
labeled
university
diagrams.
rank 1, I think, at Mamsi.
Ma'am, rank 2.
Rank 2. So
Yes,
you're one of the toppers at Mamsi, and so that was the base. So all those who feel कि भाई इसने तो कुछ ही महीनों में PYQ रट्टा मारा और निकाला, it's never the ratta mara wala person who will ever crack INI with such a good rank. She had a very strong base which she maintained from first year actually, but final year mein probably that last push, which is 50% of our syllabus.
Effectively, your preparation was spanning over 4 to 5 years.
Over 4 to 5
basically.
years.
And just one more leading question regarding PYQs. Like PYQs are in abundance in the market, right?
Yeah.
We are also giving our own, version of PYQs, their answers, the controversies that are there surrounding the tough, controversial questions.
Right.
So, how do you think DBMCI actually helped you in gaining that confidence in attempting those PYQs that no, okay, fine. Rest of the market versus the DBMCI now, this answer, this explanation seems to be better or worse. So we wanted your input regarding that also.
So basically, while we are doing the PYQs, we have the best thing is that you can solve the PYQs anytime, anywhere. You don't have it in assignment format. You just have it in like a question bank format. You do the question and you get the solution right then and there. So you don't have to like do 200 questions, and then sometimes people, they fail to revisit the questions again. They just do the question bank and they say that next time I will do the solutions. But at that same time you're doing the question, you get to see the answer and things related to that question. So next time, even if the examiner twists the question, you are prepared for it.
Right. आप लोगों ने भी DBMCI के ऐप से क्वेश्चंस करे हैं, सब लोगों ने PYQs करे हैं. How was your feeling around the questions, the kind of questions and the quality of the answers that you saw?
Ma'am, I feel the best thing with DBMCI is that whenever I'm doing a PYQ and I have any doubt, I can send it directly to any professor and they'll clear it maybe on the per day basis. I find my doubts to be solved on the same day. So that boosted my confidence greatly, because now I know if this answer is right or if it is wrong.
Right.
Ma'am, and regarding the question banks also, if I found any answer to be confusing, I could share it with any of the professors, and I had the answers right at my fingertips.
Right. Did you also use the custom question bank wala feature in the app? Any one of you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, when I was in the middle of my preparation and I had completed only some subjects in depth, I did use the custom bank and use those subjects specifically, so that at least those subjects were polished for me.
Polishing, for the polishing of your knowledge, right? So Jatin, you have had a very special journey, and you were telling that you also read from other sources, from your medical friends, उनके साथ बैठ के पढ़ते थे और सारा syllabus. आपने tests दिए हैं. You've been a part of our Arjuna batch also. So Arjuna batch is a very closed group of students who've been very regular in giving GTs, who've been the toppers there, and throughout you've been in the Arjuna batch. I think last year में भी जब 35 rank था INI का, तभी भी आप Arjuna batch में थे. इस बार भी आप Arjuna batch में थे. So GTs आपने जो दिए हैं, आपको लगता है उससे हेल्प होती है एग्जाम में या नहीं होती है?
मैम, जो भी ग्रैंड टेस्ट मतलब मैंने दिए हैं, मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि दे हेल्प्ड यू अ लॉट इन द एग्ज़ाम, बिकॉज द ग्रैंड टेस्ट ऑफ द DBMCI, they asked very much clinical questions.
Right.
So, and in the exam also, INI exam also, they have a potential to ask the clinical question more.
Correct.
Rather than the factual based,
Yeah.
they are more concept based questions. So I think grand test questions are very much helpful, and जो भी question आपके गलत होते थे, you can see them with good explanation also. And जो भी question आपका गलत हो रहा है, आप उसको visit करें, देखें कि वो उसमें क्या गलती हुई है, तो ताकि आप आगे उसमें गलती ना करें दोबारा.
कितना टाइम लगता था जतिन एक जीटी को देख के उसको फिर एनालाइज करके एक्सप्लेनेशन देने में, कितना टाइम लगता था इस पूरे प्रोसेस में?
Grand test will take approx 3 hours for giving,
Right.
and after 1 to 2 days I will analyze the exam. I will analyze the answers, and it will and it will take approximately 3 to 4 hours
3 to 4
for
more hours.
analyzing the
Right.
questions.
पर उससे
which I
फायदा
gone
होता
wrong.
है.
Yes, which I gone wrong. You will make a notebook for the wrong answers,
Right.
and after 3 to 4 days you can revise them regularly, so it will be on your fingertips then.
तो बहुत सारे बच्चे ये गलती करते हैं, वो ना जीटी दे देते हैं, देखते हैं अच्छा ये स्कोर आ गया, ठीक है काम खत्म.
Yeah.
दे नेवर गो बैक एंड सी कि क्या गलती हुई है और उसको कैसे सुधारे. तो आई थिंक दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट जो जतिन ने बोला है कि रिविजिट दोज क्वेश्चंस. उसने तो लिख ही लिए बट यू कैन बुक मार्क, अदरवाइज उसने तो लिख ही लिए थे. गो बैक टू दोज क्वेश्चंस, यू नो दैट विल रियली. कितने जीटीज दिए थे पूरे इसमें?
मैम approx 12-13 I have given.
12 to 13
हाँ,
जीटीज
12
दिए
to
हैं.
13 GT I have given. और मैम बड़े सारे बच्चे मतलब ऐसा भी करते हैं कि वो पहले अपना थ्योरी सारी पढ़ ली, GTs नहीं मतलब नहीं देते, तो मतलब सिलेबस कभी पूरा नहीं हो सकता किसी का भी.
वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
तो
मेरा आज तक खत्म नहीं हुआ ओरल सर्जरी का सिलेबस.
तो इसीलिए क्वेश्चंस करना जरूरी है, सिलेबस कभी पूरा नहीं हो सकता.
Very important.
Yes.
I think this is very important.
I think again, yes, the importance of PYQs, the importance of GTs,
GT.
the importance of PYQs embedded in GTs.
In the GTs.
And I think what Dr. Sahana also said that continuous persistent hand holding with the faculty. The students are analyzing the GT. They're getting a recording of the explanation of the GT, and even after that, if they have a doubt regarding a controversial question, we are always there to help
Always
them
there.
on the Telegram group or the WhatsApp
Sahana
group.
favorite faculty कौन थी?
मैम आई थिंक पहले मैंने स्टार्ट किया फिजियोलॉजी से, तो अभिरामी मैम मेरी फेवरेट बन गई. फिर आई थिंक मैंने पीडो देखा, फिर अनाया मैम मेरी फेवरेट बन गई. फिर मैंने एंडो भी देखा सर, फिर आप मेरे फेवरेट बन गए. तो मैं इमेजिन कर रही थी अपने हेड में कि मैं इंटरव्यू दूंगी और मैं एक फेवरेट टीचर मैम बोलूँगी, लेकिन वो हो नहीं पाया मैम, क्योंकि पूरा मतलब पता नहीं ये मेरा कंसिस्टेंसी था या मेरा क्या फिकलनेस कि मैं बार बार शिफ्ट करती रहती थी अपना फेवरेट टीचर.
That's very sweet actually. She's a nice person on herself कि वो. That's very good. What about you, सरवत? तुमने वीडियोस ज़्यादा देखे हैं because you were an intern.
Yes.
लाइव क्लास अटेंड करने का टाइम कम हुआ है. जो देखे हैं, which ones did you like?
Ma'am, I was not able to see the entire videos of every single subject, but जितने मैंने देखे they were very good. Like I saw Sushant Soni sir's microbiology and pathology, they were very good. Sir's endodontics and DM lectures were good. Your oral surgery lectures were very good, and general surgery lectures, they were good, and general medicine also. So medical field also is equally good in DVMCI. So that's what I want to point out. Like we dental students, kahin na kahin, every one of us fear the medical subjects.
Right.
Because we think कि we don't have good resources जो हमें दे सकें कि what you should read and what you should study. So I think that is good over here कि you get the recorded lectures or you get the live lectures also. You get the question banks, you get the notes and the PYQs. So I think that helped me also.
Right, very important. So internship के साथ तो GT देना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता होगा.
Yes, ma'am.
So you really banked upon PYQs and revision of those explanations.
Yes, ma'am.
And what about you? How do you see the live sessions that we did with you guys? The live sessions of all the subjects, the live classes.
So those were very helpful. I think I have mentioned it before. When my brain was not functioning properly after all the studying, I used to see those lectures because it was passive reading. So my mind would absorb that much of knowledge, and suppose I was doing that specific subject. So after watching the lectures, I used to go through the PYQ and try to complete everything that I had on my hand of that subject. Even if I couldn't complete everything, I knew that this subject, I had a hold over this subject.
That's nice. एक सर बच्चे बड़ा पूछते हैं कि टाइम टेबल क्या था? When did you get up? What time did you how much did you sleep?
How many hours do you
How many
study?
hours? कुछ night outs होते हैं, कुछ सुबह सुबह उठ के पढ़ते हैं. So let's talk about your schedule. मतलब ना जतिन आपसे बताओ, आप जब आप पूरा खुद से पढ़ रहे थे, तब रेजिडेंसी में तो ऑब्वियसली आपको बहुत कम टाइम मिलता होगा,
हाँ जी।
मतलब एज अ रेजिडेंट व्हेन यू प्रिपेयर्ड अगेन.
हम्म।
लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट दैट, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट जब आप एक्चुअली इंटर्नशिप के एंड में या विद इंटर्नशिप पढ़ रहे थे. व्हाट वाज योर डेली शेड्यूल लाइक?
Ma'am, daily schedule, first we go to the college at 9 to 4 is the college. After that I will sleep for at least 1 hour,
ओके.
4 to 5, and after that I started my studying at 6 or something, 6 to 10
4
approx.
और 5 तो फिर 5 और 6 के बीच
5
में क्या
to
होता था?
6 में
उठते
कभी
उठते time लगता
पेशेंट्स
था।
को कॉल करना होता था, कभी एंडो
अच्छा।
के पेशेंट्स हो गए, प्रोस के पेशेंट हो गए, इनको.
ओके ओके.
तो-
यू वर अ हॉस्टलाइट? यू वर
हाँ, हॉस्टल, आई एम हॉस्टलर. तो 6 to 10 I generally study. I don't study late at night. So I'm generally an early morning person. So I wake up at 4 or 5 something in the hostel, and
Okay.
4 to 7 or 8 I study in the morning.
ओके. 4 घंटे का स्लॉट शाम
हाँ।
को, 4 घंटे सुबह.
सुबह. तो
और वे बैठ पाते थे 4 घंटे एक साथ बैठ लेते थे या बीच में उठना
मैम
पड़ता था?
आई डोंट, मतलब मैं बैठ के पढ़ता ही नहीं हूँ.
अच्छा,
मैं
टहल टहल के.
हाँ, टहल टहल
अच्छा.
But seriously, it's a big this thing. I mean, for a hostler, getting up at 4, and when everyone is either they are going to bed in the boys' hostel after a
Yes,
party,
I have a
or they are
single room.
sleeping. So 4 to 7 studying, 4 to 7,
हाँ.
it's like you can't even do that at your home.
Right.
You're living in a boys' hostel and you're doing that during internship. I think that's
तो सब बोलते नहीं थे इतना पढ़ के क्या करेगा?
सिंगल रूम था मैम.
अच्छा, सिंगल रूम था. ओह,
wow.
चलो नाइस.
We got single room during the internship. So
अच्छा, तो बाकी कुलीग्स थे जो इस तरह से इतनी मेहनत करते थे या तुम्हारे
हाँ,
बैच में थे? और
थे
लोग?
मैम, बाकी बहुत बच्चे भी थे.
ओके. चलो माहौल था, मतलब जतिन के
हाँ.
पास थोड़ा सा माहौल था
Yeah.
जिसकी वजह से
Exactly.
उससे भी एक सपोर्ट मिलता है. वेरी नाइस. आपको बताइए.
मैम मेरा डे स्टार्ट होता था अराउंड 11 to 12 आफ्टरनून.
AM 11 AM.
11
But that is after finishing your house job.
housemanship. Yes, sir. And so after that I used to take 1 glass of warm water and I used to sit for 1 hour straight, because I knew if I did that 1 hour my whole day would be good. But if something happened in that 1 hour, somehow my whole day was messed up. So that 1 hour was compulsory.
Kickstart.
And I usually did that PYQ part which required active mind,
Right.
my active mind to be functioning. And after that I used to have my brunch, and after that I used to do some kind of passive learning, like going through lectures or reading my notes, like that. And in the evening time after having tea, I used to solve again questions. I think question formed the bulk of my day. And at night again I went through passive learning. So I divided my day like that. Whenever I thought my mind was working nicely, so I used to do the questions, and when I felt that my mind was tired, I used to do the passive questions, passive learning.
Basically, they are good students who studied well during
Studied
their BDS.
well.
So basically, their preparation was more of
More
revision.
रिवीजन या.
Yeah.
बस सहाना डर नहीं लगा कि मतलब एग्जाम तो सुबह 9 to 12 है और मैं तो उस टाइम पे हाफ ऑफ द टाइम आई एम अस्लीप, देन हाफ ऑफ द टाइम आई एम लाइक वार्मिंग अप एंड गेटिंग
Yes,
रेडी.
ma'am.
तो बॉडी क्लॉक इतनी जल्दी, बिकॉज लास्ट आई थिंक एग्जाम से पहले तक भी यू वर हैविंग दिस बॉडी क्लॉक.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I tried my best to solve it, but when I was trying, I felt that my body was not getting ready only. So I wasted that time also when I was trying to adjust. So I decided, no, whatever happens, I will go through it.
देखा जाएगा.
And during my the day before my exam, I slept at 5, and I decided I won't be overthinking this and burning my energy. I thought I will just calm myself. I'll say that this is fine. People do this. I just went like that to the exam hall, and it was in the back of my head that I haven't slept properly. But I decided not in these 3 hours. These 3 hours are only for working. My brain is going to keep on working. And such a crash happened after I submitted the question. I slept, ma'am. I slept
In the
there.
center, you were
Yes, ma'am.
sleeping.
I was sleeping there.
तो कैसा लग रहा था, मतलब एग्जाम से बाहर आके वर यू स्कैर्ड कि मतलब व्हाट वाज योर फीलिंग व्हेन यू गिव द एग्जाम?
Ma'am, I was scared. I was scared that I wasted 6 months again. And I came out and I saw my mother. And before she could ask anything, I told her, don't ask me anything. And I didn't even tell her that the results were coming out after 1 week. I saw the results on my own. And after that, I cried also. And my mom was scared that I was having some kind of psychological problem. Later on, she told me, I thought something major had happened and some wire had got burned or something. And slowly she realized it was the results.
राइट. Very nice. What was your day like, Sarvat? Because of the hardcore internship chal rahi thi, and Maid's internship is a little hectic also.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, basically my day used to start at 6 o'clock. I had to travel from my home to the college.
Which is a lot of distance. I think 1 hour?
1 hour, 10 minutes sometimes.
Okay.
So I used to get up and go from my home at around 6:45 a.m. And while traveling, I used to solve the vital tests. Like there are 10 questions, so they don't take up much of your time.
जो app में vital test आता है.
Exactly.
Right.
So you do one vital test and revise the previous one's mistakes. So I used to do this in my metro, just 15 to 20 minutes every day. That's it. And then I used to reach my college, and my college timings are from 9 to 4 o'clock. So after 4, it took me another 1 hour to commute back to home. So I used to reach at around 5 to 5:30. I was very tired. So my study session used to start at 7. And 7 to 9 I used to study. Not more than 2 hours a day, because I was also very tired, especially these postings like prosthodontics and endodontics. You don't get enough time to even have lunch. So at 6, when you are at your home and you see the bed, the only thing that comes to your mind is to sleep. So, but anyways, I used to prepare myself to at least study 1 hour per day, because for me, I think being consistent is more important as compared to having a 10-hour long marathon every single day. So even if it's 1 hour or half an hour, be consistent every single day. And if you're not able to see lectures in that time, solve questions. I used to just do 200 questions on days when I was feeling very low, or I was not able to take the recorded lectures. I just used to solve 200 questions. That's it. And 200 was my minimum number of questions that I used to solve every single day.
But let me tell you, that's a big number. I mean, with your internship
in 2 hours,
that day, solving 200 questions is a huge number.
And doing that every day.
Every day.
Like Sarvat said कि एक दिन 2 दिन नहीं कर रही है, वो भले 2 घंटे कर पा रही है, पर वो रोज she has to make sure कि at least इतना तो रोज करना ही है. No, probably that's the key to her success in such a small time frame of preparation.
And Dr. Himani, one more thing, we've been discussing about your strategy, what you study, for how many hours you study. This is an equally important aspect of how do you keep yourself motivated. Like cracking a competitive exam is an equal show of mental strength as it is of your knowledge and the ability to perform on that day and get that rank. So Dr. Himani, we've been discussing about their preparation strategy, how many hours they studied, basically the content, how the distribution of the content, the hardcore subject, PYQs. But I feel equally important in cracking a competitive exam, if you compare it with doing well in your university exam, is your mental strength, right? And mental strength comes from various sources, being spiritual, being religious, repeating, say for example, a mantra or your prayer or taking your God's name. So we wanted to find out how did you guys end up staying motivated and kept that fire burning throughout your preparation?
So basically for me, the single source of motivation was getting into AIIMS. From day one, I had always dreamed about getting into AIIMS, and NEET PG was never my goal. My goal was INI CET only. And my thing was to do what I can do best, that is to study. And the rest was on God. I am a very religious person. I do my prayers regularly, and I think that helped me stay motivated, because what's in my hands is the time that I have and the brains that I have, and how to put it to use. So that's what I did, and the rest was in the hands of God, and He basically, yes, the results were.
Yeah, well said.
Yes.
Dr. Sahana?
Ma'am, the motivation for me was going through various motivational quotes, and also I used to cry a lot. So I set a time, even if I wanted to cry, I let myself cry for some time, and then I used to go through those motivational quotes and relate it personally to me, what I want to achieve. And also I think during NEET, I was heartbroken completely. So I decided I won't go through this cumbersome counseling process also. I felt AIIMS counseling was easier.
Right.
So I thought I will save myself from that.
You didn't take part with an all India rank of 1000.
Yes,
You didn't take part in NEET counseling.
No, ma'am, I did not.
Makes sense, sir. क्यों time waste? उसको पता है मुझे सरकारी में चाहिए. She didn't waste time. Right.
Ma'am, and also many people told me that 1000 is a good rank. You should do counseling and you might get a non-clinical branch also. But ma'am, then I did not. And when I sat down to study, I decided that I am giving this time only to study and I'm not going to compromise.
Right.
I'm going to get a very good seat or nothing at all. Ma'am, and I think I had a playlist, ma'am. Somehow all the romantic songs, whenever I heard them, everything related to AIIMS. Somehow my love interest became AIIMS. I used to anything that came out, I saw only AIIMS there. So that was also a very good motivating
Right.
factor.
सपने में भी आने लगता है फिर वो आपको. Very nice.
Great. May you find your life partner also in AIIMS.
जतिन,
मैम,
हार्दिक पंड्या देखता था जतिन तो सर.
मतलब मेरा ये मानना है कि जिसको करना होता है उसके अंदर अपने आप ही होता है मोटिवेशन,
Right.
तो उसको किसी बाहर की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होती.
Right.
तो मैम जैसे मेरा ये था कि मुझे एक और अटेम्प्ट देना है, तो मैंने कहीं मतलब पढ़ा था, इंस्टा पे देखी थी रील, तो उसमें ये बोला था उन्होंने कि मतलब अगर आपको एक अटेम्प्ट और देना है तो आप दो उसे, अगर आप नहीं दोगे तो आपकी पूरी ज़िंदगी में आपको रिग्रेट रहेगा कि हमने नहीं दिया, क्या पता हो जाता उस टाइम पे. तो मेरा सिर्फ ये था कि मुझे देना है एक अटेम्प्ट, आगे होगा नहीं होगा वो देखा जाएगा.
इसने ना सर पिछले सिलेक्शन में भी बोला था मैं एक बार और करूंगा. आई रिमेम्बर यू
हाँ.
लास्ट इंटरव्यू में तुमने बोला था कि मन में आया है तो.
हाँ, तो
पर रोड ब्लॉक्स तो रहे होंगे जतिन, कुछ ना कुछ. इवन व्हेन यू आर मोटिवेटेड इनफ तभी भी कुछ ना कुछ रोड ब्लॉक्स तो आते होंगे. जैसे इसको रोना आता था, वो अभी भी आईलिड पूरी भरी हुई है उसकी. कुछ रोड ब्लॉक्स तो रहे होंगे तुम्हारे भी.
रोड ब्लॉक्स में मतलब वही थे कि कुछ टाइम बाद ऐसा लगता था मुझे कि नहीं होगा, एंडो में ही सफाइस कर लो बस. तो लेकिन उसके बाद फिर ये था कि मतलब एक और बार देना है तो करना है, तो मैंने ये सोचा था कि जितना मेरे से होगा मैं उतना करूँगा. सारा नहीं होगा तो कोई बात नहीं, मैं बस एक बार एग्ज़ाम दे आऊँगा फॉर माई ओन एक्सपीरियंस. होगा नहीं होगा पता नहीं, मेरा सिलेबस भी पूरा ख़त्म नहीं हुआ था इस बार भी, लेकिन क्या पता मैंने पहले का पढ़ रखा है, मेरे थोड़े कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर थे तो इसलिए मेरे को आता था. बट आई डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट दिस रैंक.
So you are pleasantly happy.
हाँ, यस.
Very happy. Good. Good.
इंटर्न्स के लाइफ में तो बहुत रोड ब्लॉक्स होते हैं. ये एंड योर ट्रैवल वाज अ वेरी लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस. सो क्या थे और इसके अलावा क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स थी?
मैम सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम तो ये था कि एवरीवन यूज्ड टू से कि इंटर्नशिप के साथ तो नहीं होगा. फ्रॉम एवरी सिंगल पर्सन आई हैव हर्ड इज कि कोई बात नहीं, यू हैव टू गिव योर नीट नेक्स्ट ईयर ओनली, you will have 2 to 3 months after your internship gets over, so don't fret over too much. आप आराम से internship enjoy करो and then study once your internship gets over.
तो
उन्होंने यही कहा था मई में हो जाएगा, ऐसा मई के लिए मना नहीं किया था उन्होंने, बट नवंबर वाले के लिए they were like कि 4000 वेस्ट है.
Who are these they?
4000
All of my colleagues, all of my seniors.
अच्छा, आधों ने भरा ही नहीं.
नहीं मतलब आधों ने भरा ही नहीं ना हमारे क्लास से, देर से कि 4000 क्यों ही वेस्ट करने पैसे. ऐसा
मॉब फॉर्म भी महंगा है ना.
तुम लोगं का 22-23 हजार रुपए स्टाइपेंड मिल रहा है.
26 हो गई है.
26,000 स्टाइपेंड में एक इंटर्न कह रहा है कि मैं 4,000 नहीं दूंगा.
सबसे बड़ा रोड ब्लॉक वाज लाइक एवरीवन अराउंड मी यूज्ड टू से कि यू नॉट बी एबल टू क्रैक इट विथ योर इंटर्नशिप बिकॉज इंटर्नशिप इज वेरी हेक्टिक and you need mental and physical strength to go through everything at one time. So but it's up to you to believe or not believe. सुन लो आप, आपके हाथ में है, मतलब सुनने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट बिलीव करना है कि नहीं, इट्स अप टू यू. सो आई वॉज लाइक इट्स ओके, मतलब जितनी प्रेपरेशन मेरी हुई है आई विल गो एंड गिव द पेपर, बीट मॉक, बीट माई रियल अटेम्प्ट, आई डोंट केयर, बट इट्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट इज you sit in the race. Once you decide that you don't want to be a part of the race, you're already out of it.
Correct.
You can't do anything. So the best is like you take part in it, even if you're the last, even if you're to finish it last, the best thing about it would be you have tried. And I think attempting is much better than scoring anything in it.
Very true. It's very well said actually. So, कितनी बार रिवाइज कर पाए थे सर्वत सिलेबस?
मैम आई थिंक मेरी रिविजन एक ही बार अभी तक हुई थी. मैंने सब कुछ एक बार ही किया था विद माई PYQs एंड माई नोट्स. So इससे पहले दूसरी बार रिवाइज करने का मौका मिलता नहीं, I came and I just
No, but
sat
then if
for
you
it.
were doing 200 MCQs every
Every
day, so
day.
in the form of PYQs, you would have
I was
definitely,
revising, yeah, sir.
Yeah.
you would
So
have had multiple.
PYQs कितनी बार किए थे सारे?
Ma'am, I think past 5 years के PYQs I did at least twice.
So most resourceful चीज उसने पहले करी.
Yeah.
Very smartly with a strong base. Very nice. How about you guys? कितनी बार रिवाइज किया पूरा सिलेबस before this exam?
Ma'am, after the NEET, I studied everything word by word. I didn't leave it, even if I felt that it was not important. Still, I read through it. And after that, I think I revised 2 to 3 times, ma'am.
Okay. जतिन लास्ट में तो रिवाइज नहीं कर पाया था, बट इससे पहले वाले उसमें जो तुम्हारा बेस था, कितनी बार पूरा सिलेबस पढ़ पाए थे?
2 बार तो मैं
2
पूरा,
बार पढ़
हाँ।
पाए थे, लेकिन इनका 2 बार भी बहुत अच्छे से रहा होगा, वेरी होलसमली एंड वेरी नाइसली. सो इस पूरी जर्नी में अब आप जो भी ब्रांच उठाते हो दैट इज सेपरेट, बट कौन से सब्जेक्ट से ऐसा लग रहा था कि यार ये पढ़ लो तो ये बहुत स्कोरिंग रहेगा, या ये सब्जेक्ट थोड़ा सा छोड़ भी सकता हूँ, बिकॉज शायद वैसे तो नीट में एवरीथिंग इज ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल नाउ, बट फिर भी किसी सब्जेक्ट्स में ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दी थी और किसी सब्जेक्ट्स में कम, ऐसा किया था या सब कुछ इक्वली पढ़ा था?
मैम, ओरल पैथो मेरा बहुत फेवरेट बन गया था, क्योंकि एक तो क्वेश्चन पेपर में बहुत बड़ा पार्ट ओरल पैथो का ही आता है, और बिकॉज ओरल पैथो इतना ऑब्जेक्टिव है, अगर मैं वो सॉल्व कर पा रही हूँ तो खुद कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड हो जाता है, वो मैंने पढ़ा है ये. तो आई थिंक ओरल पैथो मेरा फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट वैसे बन गया था.
ओके, तो डॉक्टर सृष्टि के वीडियोस देखते थे?
हाँ मैम, कुछ मैंने वो
वीडियोस
देखे
देखे
थे.
थे. ऑलराइट. जतिन, सब पढ़ा था, सारे सब्जेक्ट बराबर पढ़े थे?
ऑलमोस्ट.
ऑलमोस्ट. ना मेडिकल बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा है. He's read medical subjects very very nicely. सरवत, तुम्हारे पास टाइम कम था, सो कुछ स्ट्रैटेजी थी कि पहले ये कर लो या ऐसा कुछ?
मैम, आई थिंक मैंने स्टार्ट मेडिकल सब्जेक्ट से किया था, बिकॉज अभी फाइनल ईयर किया है, मेडिकल सब्जेक्ट्स आर फ्रेश इन माय माइंड.
करेक्ट.
तो उनके आई यूज्ड टू डू द क्वेश्चन बैंक्स, एंड मेडिकल के आई यूज्ड टू सी द लेक्चर्स एंड मेक माय नोट्स, लाइक रिविजिट देम. Because I know कि I'm lagging in my medical subject at that point, so it was important कि I look at my weak points first. Strong points तो थे ही मेरे strong. Weak points were more important to address at that moment, so that's why I started my prep with the medical subjects like anatomy and micro and patho. General medicine and surgery, and I used to take the recorded lectures, make 1-page notes, only a single page. I used to summarize the entire subject
जो तुम्हें नहीं आता है और इम्पोर्टेंट है.
exactly, and used to revise them for 1 week straight. तो उससे it gets lodged in your long term memory. कहीं ना कहीं after seeing the question you can actually recall it. So I used to do this thing with all my subjects.
So while seeing the videos, you would also simultaneously update your hard copy notes and also update with what notes you had made during your university preparation, right?
Yes.
To get basically a final master copy of the.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
छोड़ा कुछ नहीं, सब कुछ पढ़ा है और एटलीस्ट 2 times पढ़ा है अच्छे से. So what next now? Where is the party? Apart from partying with your family, your friends, what are you guys looking forward to? Jatin?
Ma'am, I'm now confused between the ADC and the AIMS.
इसके तो एक हाथ में सर लड्डू है, यहाँ तो जलेबी है.
No, but I think that answer is pretty obvious. You want to do your MDS immediately, or you probably want to get into service and then do it. So, and you know these two things are pretty different. Like life in the army is totally different. Life
So
in the
going
PG
through the
is different.
same drill again, taking this exam again, उस टाइम पे I think नीट देना पड़ता है.
Yes, you will have to.
पीसी के बाद भी अगर आप कर रहे हो तो फिर आपको फिर से नीट देना है.
फिर से देना है.
अब
अच्छा, you
लड्डू
still
या
haven't.
जलेबी?
You still haven't made up your mind.
No, मतलब अभी सोचूंगा.
Final list is yet to come. मतलब उसका इंटरव्यू क्लियर है, लेकिन
Oh, अच्छा, yes, medical
हाँ.
is yet to come.
मेडिकल इज आल्सो
Medical
क्लियर.
is also
पता नहीं उसमें क्या है, ऐसा कुछ है कि 60 लोगों को सिलेक्ट किया, बट 30 सीट्स ऐसा कुछ है.
30
Oh.
seats.
मतलब इंटरव्यू में हाँ बोल दिया है.
तो arbitrarily आधे लोगों को निकाल देंगे.
मेरिट
क्या
में तो
कर-
आएंगे, लेकिन उसमें टॉप 30 में आना है.
बट सब
जो
ज्वाइन नहीं
मेरिट
करते.
आएगी ना,
मे बी नॉट
of course.
एवरीबॉडी जॉइन.
ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ इंटरव्यू मार्क्स एंड नीट मार्क्स, इनके बेसिस पे एक मेरिट बनेगी,
Oh,
तो उसमें 30 में आना है.
oh, I see.
चाहते हो कि उसमें नाम आए या चाहते हो ना आए, कि मेरे पास कंफ्यूजन ना हो? क्या चाहते हो जतिन?
अगर एम्स में सीट मिल जाती है
वो तो मिल ही जाएगी. रैंक 11 को नहीं मिलेगी तो किसको मिलेगी?
तो जो चाहिए वो ना मिले
अगर
फिर.
ओरल सर्जरी की सीट मिल जाती है
हाँ.
तो कोई वो नहीं है. राइट.
Ma'am, the dream used to be orthodontics in New Delhi, but there is no seat this time. So I'm thinking orthodontics and hopefully in AIIMS Bhubaneswar.
In Bhubaneswar. All right. Sarvat?
Ma'am, oral surgery in AIIMS Rishikesh, if possible. Like, if no one takes it before me, then yes, ma'am. I have.
All right. पहली सैलरी से क्या करोगे? ये बताओ.
Ma'am, I think I'll give my parents some gifts which they will remember for a lifetime. So, and my sisters also. I have 2 little sisters. So, yes, that's what I've decided.
How about you?
Ma'am, I had this dream that I want to send money to my family every month and name it like January, February. I think I'll start with that. ma'am.
Start doing that.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. जतिन तो already दे रहा है, ये तो एम्स यूनियन है. ये तो already दे रहा होगा, I'm sure.
अभी तो वहाँ पे दे दिया है.
अपने लिए क्या लोगे? So मैंने सबसे पहले अपना लैपटॉप मंगवाया था, Mac Pro, और मैंने इंडिया से नहीं लिया, मेरी कजिन यूएस से आ रही थी, तो अमेरिकन लैपटॉप लाके दे मुझे. So that was the first stipend का खर्चा. So make a bucket list for you yourselves also, because वो भी tick करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. So the last thing I would want to ask as the academic director for DBMCI MDS is, what is the best thing you liked about the academy? What is the thing that you think is very good, and which helped you most at DBMCI MDS, all of you?
The best thing for me was it didn't feel like it didn't feel like that the professors were far away. I knew I could contact them anytime, and it was very helpful in that, ma'am. I think it was the best.
That was the best. All right, Jatin.
Ma'am, I think that faculty is very interactive with the students. So, and also they have made the group also on WhatsApp, so you can easily approach them also.
The best thing.
Ma'am, for me, the best thing would be the question bank. I think, and it's like you solve the question, you get the answer, and few things related to it. As I said earlier also, this is very, very helpful, because you don't have to roam around 10 sources and then also be undecided ki whether what I am seeing is correct or not. You're getting the answers from reliable sources. So I think that's what just boosts your prep.
You didn't read from anywhere else. You didn't read any questions from anywhere else.
No, ma'am. Only the question banks of DBMCI.
Very nice. What would you want to tell your future generation of, what is that one thing you have which, if anybody has, can crack this exam?
Ma'am, I think a proper plan and knowing yourself properly. The mistake which I did in my first year was that I just kept on studying, but I did not plan it when you have to study, which portion I have to study. So that was a mistake I did. And the second thing was I was trying to do whatever the toppers told me to do. But in my second year, I decided that I will listen to my mind and my body. They will coordinate and show me the way how to crack the exam.
Very, very, very important.
Ma'am, similarly as she very well mentioned, that listening to the toppers is important, because they actually give you a baseline on what to do and what not to do.
Right.
However, everyone should have their own personalized plans, because not everything is going to work for everyone.
Right.
Like I never used to study for 10 long hours or 7 long hours. For me, as I have mentioned in my interview earlier, my attention span is very short. It's only 20 to 25 minutes. After that, I have to take a break of 5 to 10 minutes. Otherwise, even if I set for 2 long hours, I will not be able to get anything in my mind.
Right.
And my father used to always say कि पढ़ना है, अगर 1 घंटे भी पढ़ो तो अच्छे से पढ़ो, otherwise don't study. Because it's a waste of your time to sit in front of a book and actually grasp nothing. So for all of you who are listening to me right now, make your own plan. And it's not necessary कि you should do more as compared to your colleague, because at the end of the day, something is going to work for you and something is not going to work for you. So do your best, and all the best for your future.
Thank you so much, Jatin.
Ma'am,
You're the
मेरे-
most experienced and most senior most among these people. You've cracked the exam thrice, 1 NEET and 2 INI-CT. Your valuable words would be really, worth listening to by your juniors.
मैम मेरे हिसाब से कंसिस्टेंसी इज़ द की डैट सेपरेट द टॉपर फ्रॉम अदर्स. सो अगर मेरी जर्नी को लें, जो 4 मंथ की मेरी ये जर्नी थी, इसमें मतलब मैंने इतना नहीं पढ़ा, लेकिन मैंने जितना पढ़ा कंसिस्टेंट होके पढ़ा।
Hmm.
तो इससे ये हमें वो होता है कि वॉल्यूम मैटर नहीं करती कि आप कितने घंटे पढ़ रहे हो। शॉर्ट स्मॉल टास्क ऑल्सो मैटर्स।
Hmm.
सो कंसिस्टेंट रहें अपनी प्रिपरेशन में, और एक माइंड में क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए कि INI-CET और नीट में क्या फ़र्क है। INI-CET ज़्यादा कॉन्सेप्चुअल बेस्ड है, नीट ज़्यादा फैक्चुअल बेस्ड है। तो वो क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए माइंड में, उसी हिसाब से अपनी तैयारी की प्लानिंग करें। और जो ये आप एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो, ये एग्ज़ाम हार्ड है, आपने ही इसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है, तो जो सेक्रीफाइस हैं वो आपको ही करने हैं। तो इसीलिए, और मतलब हर स्टूडेंट की लाइफ में एक लोएस्ट पॉइंट आता है, वो वही पॉइंट होता है जहाँ पे आपके पास 2 पाथ होते हैं। एक यू टर्न होता है कि आपके पास जो है आप उसी में सेटल हो जाओ, और एक होता है कि आप थोड़ा सा और एफर्ट दो एंड अ मिरेकल हैपेंस। सो just do a small work there and then a miracle happens.
Everybody who's listening to these people, a miracle is just waiting for you out there. Understand yourself, understand your mind, your body, and listen to it, just like these 3 have done it. Guys, we are very proud of you, and even as teachers, I think हमें गर्व है कि हम associated हैं ऐसे बच्चों से जो समझते हैं इस टफ एग्जाम को, and they come out so brightly. Thank you so much for being a part of this discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you.